of impact. But irrespective, like, we look at what Swain does well here, into things like the Akali, into the Lee Sin, he's very hard to deal with as a target. So
Dragon available to either one of these teams. We're looking for that early aggression. Well, here it is. He's got the Abyssal Voyage from Shalcy. Shanks not expecting it. And first blood to Hacker.
I can't believe that worked. I mean, Shanks has the reason why WE wanted to take the Rel into the Tahm Kench.
Because you can catch out those moments when, you know, you're buying health as Shalcy on the Tahm Kench, and all of a sudden you think you got great health, but nope, you don't. As Beishang and company do take the first dragon of the game, about 7 minutes in. So now we got a 3v3 brewing yet again on the bot side, but the Rift Herald's gonna be summoned up by Hacker. So they're looking to take some plates for the bot lane. Paranoia, but ZS on the other side of the matchup. ZS is in some trouble. It's an Akali, remember. Perfect execution comes out. The flash from ZS does not do anything for him as ZS dies in the 1v1 in top lane.
And we saw ZS not enough to mitigate. Now WE start up the dragon, but Ultra Prime looking to contest. SMLZ's a little bit late to this one though.
They're gonna go for it though. Hacker able to get the dragon. See what the follow-up is gonna be, is now they've tied up the objectives, but can they tie up the kills here, or at least get forward in the kills? That's already one down is missing. It's the first to fall in the fight. They're gonna get the trades here. Breathe caught out on his lonesome, and SMLZ gets a kill.
Looking to lean a little bit later into this game, and I like that WE is still trying to be proactive, but they have to be really cautious about Ultra Prime finding a fight.
Yeah, Hacker a little bit on his own over here, gets engaged on by the rest of Team WE, gets kicked away as well, and Hacker gets gobbled up by the Devourer at the last second, and now Shouts Out Fouls in the fight! The AoE comes out, and Team WE is nowhere to be found! That's a huge fight win by Ultra Prime.
And I'm not sure why WE were looking for this fight. You know, it's a tank Xin Zhao. Xin Zhao's a hard target to take down anyway, but when he's gone this tankier build, he's just not a good target to go for. They all funnel in close. It's perfect.
Some play was going to come through. Beishang up here with Breathe. This is a combo I wanted to see pulled off for the game because the Akali Lee Sin are so good together. Shouts Out Bao's in some trouble here, but so is Breathe. You got TP? No, that's Breathe getting one. Is he going to get out too? My goodness! ZS, you just got your ankles broken.
Yeah, absolutely. Flies in, and I think he used the Paranoia a little bit too early there. You can hold it. One of the things I really rate about Swain is the fact that you can impact plays from such a distance. Yeah. If you throw down your W on top of some CC.
Ooh, Crescent Guard's already used. Breathe. Hacker, he's going to go down to Breathe. Can he get him one more shuriken? No, he can't. ZS has turned it. Shalcy gets the kill off of it, and now the re-engage from Hacker. They've taken down Beishang.
And, you know, I'm not sure if the Herald usage there was intentional because he instantly sweep it afterwards. I think maybe forgetting he had it in his inventory. But regardless, WE trying to find Hacker. But again, this is a tank Xin Zhao. This is not the target. Breathe was pretty close, but isn't able to find it. And now they're moving on to this Baron. It's not the fastest Baron, but a lot of bulky members make it pretty healthy. WE fishing with no jungler. I feel like there's no way.
It just seems like Team WE have been forced into team fights, into situations like this where they can just get pressed on as you get a double kill for the ZS top lane of Ultra Prime. You gotta appreciate the Nocturne shining through here as we reach that 21-minute mark. Ultra Prime will also take the Baron. The one Candyman left, taking a couple more shots, and it looks like it will just go down. Breathe is back. He TP'd on the flank here. Maybe they want to make a play, as Breathe is a very strong member still on the Akali. Here comes the Paranoia to buy some time. They want the re-engage though, as they're going in. Oh my God, ZS! And the rest of the team is turning on Missing, turning on Breathe, as it's getting picked apart here. Shanks very, very low, and Demonic Ascension flashing forward is SMLZ. Breathe can try his darndest, but he will not find it, and Ultra Prime find yet another fight. They take the inhib as well. Shanks maybe finding SMLZ on the backside of this. Misses the chain, can't find the combo. Now they're at the Baron, it's about half health. They're pushing Team WE off the back of the pit, ready to go in at an engagement as soon as they want to, as they want to turn back onto the Baron here. About 5,000 health. We got TPs coming in now. Back over the wall. Shouts out Bao. And they get out. They have been put into a little bit of a predicament here. But there goes Hacker over the wall with a nice crescent guard. But look at Breathe on the back. Is this the fight that Team WE want to take? But they can't get the damage. Breathe now able to go golden. Buys more time. Elk getting soloed by Hacker. But it doesn't matter. Hacker is just cleaning up the fight on this tanky Xin Zhao. Who'd have thunk it? Just come out from the LeBlanc. You have ZS ready to respond in kind. It is Beisheng gonna start this one up, pull the dragon out just a little bit, maybe shake this aggro. ZS looking for it onto Shanks. This is such a split fight. Breathe on the other flank. ZS and Shanks getting a little bit dicey over there. ZS in some trouble. The dragon resets and Ultra Prime are now into the pit as a whole. As Team WE, actually Beisheng gets caught. Now you have to re-engage. Beautiful Rel ulti for the Magnet Storm, but you've got too much sustain and too much team play coming out from Ultra Prime. SMLZ with the Demonic Ascension, they wipe out Missing, they take the Dragon's Soul, and that's a huge advantage for Ultra Prime as they're going for it. Abyssal Voids forward, Shanks on the back, Xiaoxi getting low, Shanks gonna find it onto Xiaoxi, he's gonna get some catfish tonight. No, he can't, as now he's going back in. There we go, he's finally found the kill, and now Team WE feel confident moving forward. SMLZ and Xiao Bao in some trouble. They've got a lot of sustain themselves though, as now they feel confident. You've got Hacker just finishing the game right now. Oh my God, the Vision of the Empire gets the kill.
Finds him, and they can't get back to the base easily. They're just trying to stop the resets, but I think with the respawns of WE, the minions aren't really a problem in the mid lane. Hacker just not even taking damage from this Baron at all. I don't think he's going to finish that one off. He wants WE to be forced to contest. They can push any engage coming out.
Trigger pull. That's a Paranoia all the way on the back line for ZS. He's in some trouble. Breathe takes him down. Shanks on the flank here. Gets Hemo played by Xiao Pao. And now Ultra Prime are moving forward with that tanky composition. That brick wall is now coming at you. If they're going to be able to take down Breathe here, you got to expect it. SMLZ gets the kill.
And they take down the Akali. Breathe, one of the big factors for WE in these fights, and he's now down. The Infernal Soul really helping with that damage, especially the W from SMLZ. Being able to fire that Visions of Empire off at a distance. Really good at following up on the engage from ZS, but the Nocturne was a little bit too far forward.
Yeah, it's just like rinse and repeat here. How many times can you catch him out? Big damage from Shanks here, maybe on the backside. SMLZ gets brought down a decent amount. Now you've got Breathe TPing into the fight, but you've already got Xiao Bao. Oh, it's a bit of a mix-up here, though. ZS goes in on the Paranoia, but there's nobody to follow him up. Flashes, there's the GA. Can they follow it? The Baron getting very low, but now Team WE are in the pit. Hacker's already got the Baron, and you've got backline access for ZS, who goes down. Breathe, maybe burning to his life here. Can it get it? That's Xiaoxi moving forward with the Abyssal Voyage. And now Missing is going to be caught out by Hacker. And they're just getting picked apart here. 2 kills go over. And that's Ultra Prime heading for the base.
Yeah, ZS is just flying in with no regard for his own safety. But he creates space for the team. And the rest of them are just flying forwards. With the super minions, with the Baron buff, it's a hard defend for WE here.
Elk with some decent damage with the Chakram. Shank's already gone from the fight. Has to go back to reset. The towers are already falling. Hacker doesn't take any damage from Elk, but you've got Free trying his hardest. SMLZ is going to get a kill. Shanks almost going down as Elk able to clean up one, able to clean up a couple at least here for Team WE, but it's going to be all for naught as Ultra Prime are going to take game 1 of the series.
So you kind of knew that something like the Sandra would be coming out in the mid lane, something like along those lines, and I just don't know why you didn't pick it on that 4th pick. You know you're into the LeBlanc.
Heavy trade against ZS here. Beisheng is here towards the top lane. Maybe Breathe trying to set something up for his jungler, but Olaf is just farming away right now.
And it
oh my God, does he have it?
Breathe?
Is he going under tower? ZS!
Oh my Lord.
Gets 1v1 by Breathe. That's the kind of performance you want from your top laner from Team WE.
sort of at this point of the game. Well, not this point of the game, a little bit later. But now he's up in CS and has that kill. WE looking for this.
There's the flash on SMLZ. The exhaust comes out, flash from SMLZ himself. The Zenith blade still connects. Now they're committing a TP, but SMLZ is already dead. Shalsey almost dead himself. Now ZS is here, but he's all by himself. A lot of healing. He gets one traded back, but
nice block.
Oh, I thought he was gonna get it. That's the shutdown for Beisheng though, as he gets a double kill.
And it's honestly,
no.
He doesn't feel comfortable to go for it. He's scared up the enemy side, and now SMLZ, he's looking scared.
SMLZ just gets caught out, dragged out, and taken out by missing. Shanks in a 1v1 against Xiaosabao. A lot of damage coming down, as well as Breathe coming through. Maybe Xiaosabao in some trouble here as Breathe maybe going over the wall. Shuriken in. Does he get it? The flash, the beautiful moves, but Breathe doesn't have the damage, doesn't have the target. Some invade there. He's going to get spotted out by the bot lane here of Elkin missing, and just going to have to use the Crescent Guard to get away. A lot of damage being absorbed here. Now the re-engage from Xiaosabao. Big True Shot Barrage across the bow as well as Shanks goes down.
Yeah, honestly, just a mistake from Shanks. You shouldn't be going in there. That is not your side of the map. Look at the play on the top side. Super positive for WE. Let this happen. Don't do anything on the other side on your weak side. It's only a kill though, and I'm not going to be too critical of it because WE are finding so much. But just a little mistake that shouldn't really have happened, because I don't think that Ultra Prime could really do anything.
They want to anyways though, as they're sitting here around the backside of the pit. Is just going to go down to Beisheng, as that's 2 dragons secured by Team WE.
Even, you know, that PS gap we
saw. Oh no, the tomb.
He's out.
It's out though, nicely done. Oh, he's going back.
He's going back in.
Shanks? Oh no, Xiaosabao. He's gonna be able to get out for a moment, but Breathe is right on his tail, and there he goes. He's back, he's dodging, he's not out. Xiaosabao falls to Shanks.
I was just praising him. I was like, you're buying time, and you can just see the pressure coming out from WE. Grouping on this turret.
Hacker.
Oh,
no,
Hacker has to be
you
dead
keep
here,
running
surely.
into the walls, and you might die here. The tomb, the death comes through. Paranoia is beautifully flashed away from Shanks, and now Team WE can seemingly do no wrong.
Over here, he applies pressure at the mid lane tower. We have Shanks shoving in the bot wave. Just this concerted effort by this team to really heavily lean in and threaten. And Hacky, but he's definitely not immortal. And I think as well, the lack of damage is going to hit in this game more.
Oh my god, they're TPing into. That's a double TP from Team WE. They've got everybody here, and Hacker dies because of it.
I love this movement from Beisheng and Missing going together. The Leona all are so strong at finding these picks, and Hacker just exploded. And again, you know, last game, the bulky Jinzao was so good because there just wasn't the damage there. But now, WE are the bulkier team. They're just so hard to cut through. This Olaf is problematic. And yes, again, ZS is going to apply pressure in the top lane. But this is WE sacrificing one of their lanes to lean through the rest and applying that pressure.
Xiaosabao has to get away. That ward is nicely placed. Now they're moving into the tri-bush. We've kind of moved this fight all the way down to the bottom side of the map, but this is the engage. That's the CC. Hacker's in, but Hacker is dead. And now Team WE are finding it. Shanks goes golden. You've already gotten a kill for Elk, and it's feeling like the B-roll we had earlier as Elk is just popping shots into SMLZ. Lots of damage from Team WE. That's a triple kill for the ADC. Why don't you make it a quadra hill here as they're trying to chase down Xiaosabao, but he cannot get it. It gets the clone, but it's another fight win for Team WE. That's also the Dragon Soul, and honestly, that's a insurmountable advantage right now for Ultra Prime. Aaron.
Absolutely. I mean, Ultra Prime have to contest this, but they're nowhere near. So I think it's just going to be gone by the time they get there.
Xiaosabao doing a lot of damage to Shanks. 3,000 health on the Baron. The Baron's just going to go down to Team WE, maybe, unless Hacker can get into the pit. But nope, Beisheng gets it. Ragnarok pop, and they're looking for kills now as Hacker's all by himself. Xiaosi as well caught on the side, and Beisheng and Elk are going to get the kill under tower there. ZS and SMLZ are able to find Breathe, but that's all they'll find as they'll go down here. ZS chased here by Beisheng. Can he actually get it? It's pretty quick, pretty speedy Nocturne over here But still, you got to look at the map. You got to look at Team WE because they realize ZS just trying to buy some time. Give the kill over to Beisheng, but they are taking the inhib in mid lane. The TP was cheeky, but it's not enough.
Yeah, wasn't able to get out. The sweeper from Beisheng able to spot him. Just one axe enough to take him down. WE with the Baron in hand, a teamfight win as well. I mean, it's just night and day from that game one, realistically, and they are super in control right now. Frozen Heart picked up for Elk. He just feels so confident, and look at him, and why wouldn't he be?
Exactly. This is the beauty, the dance that is provided by Ezreal as we get into the later parts of the game, especially when Elk is looking so darn fashionable on that pick. We do have multiple lanes being pushed down now by Team WE. They're just looking to cross their T's, dot their I's, and finish off this game, bring us to game number 3 as the base is in tatters for Ultra Prime.
Absolutely. I mean, WE can just play this one safe, you know. They just need to lean towards bot lane, but the engage is coming in on Breathe.
They want to get Breathe again on the Sakali, but can they get it in time? A lot of damage onto ZS now as well in response. They do find the re-engage onto Missing and Shanks. They're under the tower here just a little bit. But Hacker, no matter how much you can absorb with that Crescent Guard, doesn't matter. You still die to the surging Team WE. As they've gotten another lane, they've gotten the third inhib. That's double super minions, and they just want to end the game with this Baron buff.
Yeah, and Ultra Prime, they're going to try and make that last-ditch effort to defend, but I just feel like it's so difficult to do so right now. They don't have the damage to cut through. L feels untouchable.
Oh
they should just be game 2 being closed out.
Shanks is into it. The second Nexus Tower falls. They want the KDA. They want the stats. Pad them suckers because we're going the distance. Team WE, take it. Game number 2 from Ultra Prime.
I think bot lane, you're going to have pressure thanks to the Bard. You're going to be able to roam. Top lane, you're going to, you're against like a hyper tank as a Trundle. I like the Olaf and the Silas.
Junglers on the opposite sides here. I know we're talking about junglers a lot, but Beisheng is looking for a play on bot side. The focus early for Elf, for Missing. SMLZ looking to go down, and that's going to be first blood. If Elf can finish it off here, one more auto attack will do it. And Team WE are up early. A second kill comes through for Beisheng.
I swear, Missing is so good. Can he miss a stun? I don't think so. So good at landing those and really setting up the play. Do you see that? Zhao Xiaobao looking for this top lane play. There is 3 of them here, but the TP coming in from Shanks will be enough to mitigate it.
Thought that abduct was going to do huge damage, at least on the follow-up. Hacker taking a couple tower shots there as well. Sub 200 health.
Much of a wave to just tank them in front of your tower. Did you see Zhao Xiaobao moving over? And that should ward Beisheng away. Actually, great move there.
He got the blast code, but ZS is getting flashed on over the wall. Beisheng gets the kill. My goodness. It is going to hell in a handbasket right now for Ultra Prime. One axe, another one will do it. No, flash from Xiaobao. But that is still Team WE putting on the pressure. Hacker able to respond with the cross-map play of the first dragon. And now we might get a follow-up here on a Missing. Goes through the magical journey to be just fine. But it's a bit of a stalemate at the moment. Not anymore, though. Hacker has found Missing. His magical journey does get him over the other side, but it's not going to get him out this time around. He's very, very low. And you have Xiaobao with the killing blow. In their grasp at the moment. You're still getting Beisheng all over the map right now, getting objectives. They did lose their first dragon, but that's a Rift Herald. Now mid lane, Ultra Prime is looking for the play. They've actually found it. Shanks goes down. Tempered Fade out too late.
Yeah, and just a bit disrespectful from Shanks. He had the flash available. Definitely could have gotten away from that one, but doesn't end up using it, and as a result just caught out the Rakan. Really good at pinning down a target with that quickness now. Do you see Ultra Prime kind of warding, messing away? They don't want him to reach SMLZ, and SMLZ in the 1v1 has just been able to apply pressure. But speaking of pressure, ZS not having a good time.
You got a little bit of health left on that tower after this charge comes down. They're TPing too. Oh no, ZS. He's got Xiaobao here. ZS just trying to survive, but he will not. And Beisheng gets himself a third kill of the game. Rift Herald still alive in the top lane.
We'll be able to get a second charge in this tower, and Trundle's actually pretty quick at taking towers. He's got a Sheen in pocket, so I think they just get a second here. Massive influx of gold for the top and jungle of WE. They're going to be so strong right now.
And as well as a Beishang. She's going to take a nice little tussle with Hacker here. He's going for it. Ragnarok's pop. He's just looking for people to fight. He wants to swing those axes, but maybe he swung them too far. Big Tempered Fate buys time, but it doesn't buy his life as Hacker gets his first kill of the game. Now missing under tower. ZS trying to put on some pressure as this Mundo starting to get tankier and tankier as the game goes on. As Ultra Prime find a fight.
Beishang, and now Ultra Prime able to secure that second dragon. 2 in pocket, pretty substantial. And we'll get to see
staying damage from Beishang as well. As they're looking for a play bot lane. Abduct barely misses. Oh no, SMLZ. Actually, Tempered Fate gonna get both of them, but True Shot Barrage beautifully timed on the other side of it, and Elk picks up a kill.
Yeah, heavy lean bot side. Not really much Ultra Prime can do. No TPs available for them. Yeah, I mean, they're just getting... Well, I mean, no place left, so...
Well, no,
easy to take down.
At the graph, it was 1280 to 3.
6,000 to WE right now.
And they're going to be able to pick up their first dragon of the game. Going to go down. Cloud Dragon secured for Team WE.
From Ultra Prime, and the Baron gets started up instantly.
Yep, they do have a ton of damage here already. It's already halfway down. You've now got Hacker coming into the pit. The rest of Ultra Prime streaming behind him. TP's now coming in for both sides. You got a flank coming in for Breathe, but Hacker's already down as Beishang has taken that onus to take the kills, and he's able to get 2 as Ultra Prime are running for their lives, but that is it. Another gigantic lead and another team fight win for Team WE. Elk making the Ezreal shine on the back end of the fight.
They just absolutely crush it. Beishang on the Olaf is an absolute monster. Already had the 2-item spike with Hysterics as well, and you saw how unkillable he looked, doing a ton of damage. It was a fight that definitely favored Ultra Prime, but they just... that favored WE, but they just stomp Ultra Prime into the ground with that massive gold lead. They're going to be able to pick the Baron. They're going to be able to spend all that gold. They are just in...
Solidify. You need to show that you are one of these top teams, and Team WE with these last 2 performances are definitely showing us that. And ZS caught out a little bit by the trio here. Tempered Fate going to get Beishang into a better position, but now you've got Xiaosa, Bao, Xiaoxi, and Hacker coming in. ZS goes down first. Beishang's gotten 1. Oh my god, Xiaoxi just disappears, and so does Hacker. A double kill for Breathe. Those KDAs across the board for Team WE are looking oh so nice as they're looking at Inhib Tower #1 here on the bot side. Team WE found yet another advantage. They could just end the game here, honestly.
They could just end. Yeah, I mean, they are so strong right now. They found SMLZ.
They do. Moonlight Vigil isn't going to save you today. As ADC falls for Ultra Prime, there's still some Baron minions, but they're going down quick. Xiao Sao and Xiaoxi, the ones alive. Elk with a decent amount of damage here. Elk with the predictive Mystic shot. Huge coming out from the ADC of Team WE. They're taking out the middle inhib now as well. And this has got to be the death strokes for Ultra Prime in this series as they're getting aggressed on. The Everfrost comes through from Shank, and that's the series. That's Team WE surging back after getting bloodied and beaten in game #1 in Ultra Prime, but they take the series win and they take that solidification in the standings. Team WE have shown through the power of Ultra Prime as they finish off the last member, the Wizard of Ultra Prime, and that's the Nexus, that's the game, that's our first series of the night.